Today I'm going to talk to you guys about cloth diapering yourself. I'm sort of joking, but that's basically what it is. Cloth pads. I recently got my period back, and I knew I didn't want to go back to the toxic products that I had been using. We hear a lot about cloth diapering and how to be more eco-friendly, eco-conscious, and reduce waste and all of that zero waste good stuff, but you don't really hear about this. So I thought I would shine a light on it since it's something that I'm going through right now. I really wanted to try out some cloth pads and just stay away from the disposable products that I have used my whole life. Please go away if you're going to leave a comment saying this is disgusting or anything of the sort, because honestly what's disgusting is the toxins and chemicals that are loaded into your disposable feminine hygiene products. This is not disgusting. This is actually less disgusting than wearing an adult diaper, which is what pads are, and tampons are even more disgusting because they're actually going inside your body. Anyway, so I'm just going to get right into showing you what I have been using and loving. So these are bamboo charcoal pads. This part right here is bamboo and charcoal. So the charcoal is antimicrobial and prevents bacteria from growing. So there are all different kinds of sizes, and depending on your flow, you'll want to choose, differently. But I have a pretty light flow, so I chose these. So this is extremely soft, and it's a stay dry material. So when it gets wet, it actually doesn't feel wet on your skin. This is going to sound really cheesy, but it feels like a hug in your underwear. They're so comfortable. When I first put one on, I was like, okay, I'm never going back. This is amazing. The pack that I got comes with 6. Depending on your flow, you're going to need, a certain amount more, but I have a 2-day period, so I really don't need very many, and I might need one more pack. So I'll show you how they work. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's snaps on the bottom, and you just place them into your underwear and snap it on the bottom. There's 2 different snap settings. And then I actually don't change them for a few hours. And the first time I used them, I was a little confused because I was like, wait, am I on my period or what is going on? Because I would check and I would really just see like a tiny bit of red, but everything was so soaked into it and it was dry that it seemed like there was nothing in the pad. Like it just seemed like there was I hadn't had any soilage. So, but then when I hand washed it, just so much came out of it, and I was like, oh, okay, wow. So these soak up a lot and they stay dry, which is amazing. So they can last for quite a few hours. So you don't have to change them constantly, and they feel even drier than a disposable pad. So honestly, these things are amazing. And then the number one question that will probably be, how do you clean it? How do you take it off? And isn't that gross? Okay, so you unsnap it. You don't have to ever touch the top. So you unsnap it, and then you just fold the top over. And this is all waterproof, by the way. And then you just snap it. And there's your little, so you never have to touch the soil part. It's genius. And then this comes with a little bag, a little wet bag. So if you're out and about, you can just take your soiled pad and put it in there. And you can even keep your clean ones in there too, because this is completely, there's nothing that's going to come out of this. It's just a waterproof package. So I just put my clean and dirty ones in here. And then when I'm ready to do the wash, so what I do to clean them is I like to pre-soak them before I put them in a regular load. There's not enough of these for me to run a whole load just with pads. I feel like that'd be wasteful. So I like to clean them first, and then just for extra measure, run them in just a regular load of anything. So I fill a sink with water, with cold water first, and I just pop this open. Again, I never have to touch it. Drop it in. I just drop them all in, and then I'll put on a glove and I'll kind of like agitate it a little bit, get all the blood out. And when it runs clear, sometimes I will put a little bit of detergent in the sink and kind of do it the whole process again. They're so small that it's really not a big chore to do that. And then they squeeze out easily too, and then I'll just throw them in the hamper. Now there's a lot of companies that sell these now. I can't speak to any of them because these are the only ones I've tried, but I am not going to try any other ones right now because I love these. I think they're perfect. They clean perfectly, no stains at all. These look brand new, just like when I first bought them. They meet my needs and they're extremely comfortable, easy to take care of. I have zero complaints on this particular kind. I'll link these below if you're interested in the kind that I'm using. But there's a lot of brands, so just do some searching, see what you like. There's some different companies that do it with pretty patterns, which I think is kind of weird because I wouldn't want to bleed on a pretty fabric. So I just like these because they're black, or they're gray and black, so, and they wash out. There's no staining involved. There's some cotton ones I've seen which I feel like would stain. So that's all for this video. Please let me know if this was helpful to you or if you're intrigued by cloth pads or what your thoughts are on it. I would really like to know what you guys would like to see on this channel. It's kind of hard for me to produce content constantly because I am a busy person, and I have 2 little children who are a lot of work. So it's hard for me to even get a chance like this to sit down and do a video. But I do want to hear what you guys want to see. I really want to do some more lifestyle videos, like morning routine video, things like that. Those are just a little bit more time consuming, but I do want to do them. So let me know. It will be helpful if I could hear from you guys what you want to see. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.